Hi everyone, I'm Kelly Whicker. Welcome back to my channel. Happy Halloween! Today I'm making a card using a cute 3D embossing folder from Sizzx and a super cute word die from My Favorite Things. If you like this video and want to see more like it, please hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and share with your friends. Let me know if you would like to see more videos like this. Without further ado, let's jump right into the Halloween card making. Here are the products we're going to use to make today's card. We're going to use this cute little whimsical trick-or-treat die from My Favorite Things and this 3D embossing folder from Sizzx. It's a Halloween one. It's really cute. And then I'm going to use Lunar paste, which I haven't used before, and distressed mica stains, which are really fun, and some solar paste, which I haven't used before. And then I'm going to use the paper distresser, and I found some Halloween bling in my stash. Today I started with my favorite Neenah Classic Crest Solar White cardstock and the 110-pound weight. I got out my Spellbinders Platinum 6 die cutting machine along with my universal plate system. Now it's time to get out the fabulous Halloween 3D embossing folder that I'm using for today's card. It's from Sizzx and I found it on Amazon. And you see me running it through my machine here. And check this out. It looks really cool. Look at all those impressions it made. So fabulous. I had a hard time actually finding Halloween ones. We're just going to apply some distressed mica stains directly onto the cardstock to add that shimmer. Sort of a triad. I have been really wanting to use these distressed mica stains. They're really cool. I'm going to be using a couple of the Halloween sets. The first one is Jack-o'-lantern. I previously shook it up. You want to really shake these sprays up until you hear that ball at the bottom of the container. I've finally been buying all the mica stains and the pastes. They're just a fun addition to your craft room. They really are. We're going to combine different colors for vibrant Halloween shimmery background. I'm just spraying full strength. Let it do its thing. Now we're going for the hocus pocus here. We spray that down generously. Look at that shimmer, it's so pretty. I just want to keep spraying, it's so fun. Now we go in with the bubbling cauldron. I'm also spraying this one. Oops, I want to make sure to dry those nozzles. Don't forget to dry them off so they don't clog. And I'm going in actually spraying some little bit more of the jack-o'-lantern. And drying off the other nozzle that I forgot because I don't want it to clog. So now we're on to the bubbling cauldron. I'm also spraying this one full strength and just letting it do its thing. Look how these sprays really enhance that 3D embossing panel. I just love it. And that Splat Box is really helpful because it helps protect your work area from all the splatter. It contains it nicely. This is my second time using these sprays and I need to finish buying all the colors, of course. I love them all. So now we're going to step up this panel even more by playing with Lunar paste and solar paste. So I'm just going to gently rub the paste over the pumpkins and the raised areas, or at least I'm trying to. Then I just kind of didn't care where the paste ended up. It's okay if it looks messy. That's the fun in card making, right? I'm definitely going to be using more paste on my cards. It's really addicting. That's why I think I've just been buying lots of paste lately because I want to play with them all. So here I'm just going in, filling in all the areas that I think need it. It looks really cool. Like I said, it looks messy, but wait till the end till you see the card once it all comes together. It really does help. So cool. Look at that shine. I love it. Now for the solar paste. These are really fun too. You're probably wondering why I have a press and seal around the container. That's what you want to do after you're done with your paste. You want to cover them with the press and seal to keep them nice and creamy. It really helps them make them last longer. I'm just dabbing the solar paste onto my fingers here. I picked a few that matched the colors of the panel. These pastes are just so creamy and have a nice metallic color when you look at them in the light. It's so pretty. This was at one point white cardstock, but you have to try the solar paste on black cardstock. The solar paste on black cardstock really pops. I haven't tried it yet, but I will. I have to try that in another video. I've seen a lot of people do it, and it just really, really shines. It's really neat. But here I am finishing the panel. There we go. I sped this part up because, well, it's the same thing that I did with the Lunar paste. But look at that shine. So I wanted to get out my Tim Holtz paper distressor tool today. I've had this in my craft room for years, and it really seems to be popular right now, adding texture to the edges. So that's what this tool does. It adds it adds depth and texture to your cards. I will include a link to where you can buy one. I noticed they are out of stock in a lot of places. I will link it below in the description box. It's just a really fun way to give your paper a textured edge. It's really safe and easy to use. I think there's 7 blades. So you can watch me here add the texture. I'm just going along the panel and just adding the texture. It's really simple. One thing I noticed is next time I think I will start off with a bigger panel because it does shrink it a little bit. So keep that in mind. But it's a little inexpensive little tool, and I just love how it turned out. Wait till you see how it looks on the card at the end. Just making sure to get all the spots it didn't texture. There we go. Filling it all in. I love the look. It looks really cool. There we go. Getting those little edges. There we go. This panel is stunning. I just love it. I'm really happy with it. So what I wanted to do with the letters is offset them. That was the idea that I had. I needed some more contrast to that Luxe Glitter cardstock. That cardstock is from Simon Says. I've used it in previous videos. So I'm offsetting them here. You saw me gluing them with liquid glue to black cardstock. The black cardstock is from My Favorite Things. And now I'm just placing them onto the card panel. Check that out. So pretty. And now for the tittle. I even offset the tittle, so there we go. It looks great. Now it's time to create the note card. I got out my favorite black cardstock from My Favorite Things and my paper trimmer. Just cutting it down in half. We're making an A2 size card. So that's 8.5 by 11 cardstock. So you just cut it down in half to make an A2 size. And then we get our Scor Buddy out for the scoring. There we go. It's all ready to go. And now we have the bone folder here just to press down where we scored. And it's all set. Okay, I forgot to record the part where I added the foam tape to the back of the card panel. I used Altenew foam tape. That's usually my go-to for adding dimension to my card. So now I'm lining it up to the card base. This is always the tricky part for me. There we go, just making sure, because this stuff is really sticky, so you want to make sure you have it on just right. And it's a little different too with the textured edge. But I think I got it. There we go. That looks awesome. I'm so happy with it. Such a different type of Halloween card, I think. Love it. Look at all that shine and shimmer. So fun. Of course, I had to take this another step further. I had to add some gems to my card. I found this is an old set that I found in my stash. It's really old. I think it might be Doodlebug. But it's actually a Halloween set. It has all the right colors to go with this card. So I'm just matching up the orange ones with the jack-o'-lantern and the purple gems with the hocus pocus. There we go. See, that just made it. And then, see, like I told you earlier, it looked like a hot mess, but it all came together, I think. I'm really pleased with it. So adding a few more, the green ones. So fun. And then I couldn't decide if I wanted the black ones or not. I think I ended up taking them off for the video. Maybe not. Maybe I left them on. Because I ended up putting them back on because I thought the black ones looked really cool. Okay, I took them off for the video, but I did leave them on at the end. But super fun to make. I hope you all enjoy the card and the video. Thank you.